So you want to know how to create synthesized melodic productions, eh? Well, fortunately for you, techno is not that hard to make. First, you're going to need a synthesizer. A synthesizer is a fancy word for electric keyboard. To get started, every techno song has a beat, and it usually sounds a little something like this right here. Notice the steady, constant boom boom noise. This is called a kick. It rarely changes from techno song to techno song. Maintain this pattern in every song, but let's have a snare to every other beat. Some artists prefer to use a clap as opposed to a snare. They feel it gets people a little more grooving than a snare. Let's add a little bit of cymbals now to this. Thankfully, techno is not just a bunch of boom, clap, chee, boom, clap, cheese. So let's put some tones in right about here. This is what's called your bass line. Now, don't get too crazy with it. Keep it about one note. I mean, if you want to add a little bit more to it, just add another sound with the same note, like this. See how it's a little more exciting? Notice it's kind of repetitive? That's okay. Techno's repetitive. But if you want to add a little more flair to it, drop it all down a note. That's exciting, huh? Well, if you really want to be creative and crazy, add what is called a lead. It's going to be a little bit of a higher pitch, and it's going to have different patterns to it than just one note, like this. Notice there's 3 notes instead of 1 for this. Drop it down again. Let's see what happens. Now, sometimes you may want to shake it up and change the pattern a little bit. Notice it here. There you go. There's your basic techno song. Now let's mash it all together and see what we get. As mac and cheese, right? Of course it is. Now, if you don't have that writer's touch, you can always steal someone else's music and call it a remix. Like maybe video games, that's a good one to take. Then you get fanboys. Try it out. Steal someone's music and call it a remix.